niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer. Show me the proof. All my niggas turn shooters. All my niggas from the OOTA. All my niggas turn shooters. All my ops turn rats. All my niggas turn shooters. On the internet, you ain't been a threat. You been stuck in a computer.
A man who just was like, go forward, because that's what matters. What matters is not sitting and just being stuck in the moment and dwelling on certain things. Like, that ain't what life is about. When you're living as a king, it's about going forward. I think I did that so much to the point where I forget to speak about certain things. I be forgetting to speak about Lil Jeff. What's your earliest memory? That's great. I ain't never had nobody that question. What's your earliest memory? Like, if you can think of your earliest memory, like, it's the first thing I remember is as far as back I can remember. You know what I'm saying? My earliest memory was Jonesboro South, my hood, the hood I'm from, the projects I'm from, Jonesboro South. My brother, free Umfo, my brother, he burned the house down playing with matches. Because, you know, when you're in the projects, you got that big ass long metal heater connected to the wall that come in, the little snake looking heater. Mm-hmm. He playing with matches on it, and it burnt down the whole building, though. It ain't even burned down just our apartment. It burnt down the whole building. Yeah. That's my first memory, like real life. You know, coming up, like, what's the first time you knew, like, that's your first, what type of memory would you say that is? Good or bad, or in between? Bro, we were raised so different. You too, bro. Me and like you raised me. From, even if it's from a distance. Yeah. I always looked up to real street dudes, real guys who's from the street and this and that. I always looked up to this. So me and like, I don't even look at that like it's bad. I look at that like a fun memory. Like, damn, that's how fucked up we are, bro. That's how we raised. Like, that nigga burnt down the house. I don't even look at it like it's bad. Yeah. I looked up to him for that. Like, damn, but this nigga know how to set a fire. Some shit now. But this nigga know how to set a fire. At 5 years old, he know how to set a fire. I'm asking him, how the hell you set? How you do it? Like, I'm telling you, that's just how we were raised, bro. That's just how this shit is, how we was raised for real.
Okay, y'all could just take the link that Miss Richard just put in there. The link that she just put in there, use that link to go. And when it comes...
Out of Jonesboro South. I moved out of Jonesboro South when I was like 3-4 years old. We moved to Pool Creek, which is right around the corner from Jonesboro South. And I started going with this girl that stayed like 2 apartments down from me. Her name is Santana. I was going with her like, we probably like 5-6 years old, like kids. I was going with her, and we were sitting on a bench. And I think I was talking to another girl, and she got in and she hit me with a stick, with a sword, with a real log. So me right hand rail. Hit me with a log. Made you sad? Yeah, because it was like, dang, she broke up with me. I'm like, damn, I lost my girlfriend. Oh, yeah. What's the first time you feel like you felt betrayed? Like, as a kid coming up, or whatever. My first betrayal was like, because I'm a kid, so I wasn't introduced to the world or like niggas or friends and shit. You know, you confined to just your household and the apartments you live in. Mm-hmm. So my first betrayal was probably like my other family members, like me hearing my auntie say, you know, she don't want my mom kids at her house because we just too deep. Like, we got roaches and shit in our house. Our clothes got roaches, so we might come to our house and some roaches might come out of our shit. Now she got roaches in our house. And I understand it. You know, no harsh feelings, but, you know, that type of shit, the nigga that I am, that's the type of shit I was dealing with in life as a kid. I was dealing with that. Like, my mom got so many children to the point where her sisters and brothers like, man, hell no. We don't even want to deal with y'all. No, sir. Too many of y'all there. They weren't even on no bullshit. Just like, she like, man, I got a 3-bedroom apartment. I'm goddamn raising my kids a certain way. Y'all over here, y'all grown as hell. Y'all doing what y'all want to do. And like, hell no, we don't want that shit over here. I want my kids to grow up, you know, a different way. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit I was dealing with. Like, that was my first, like, betrayal. Just, like, in my auntie state, she didn't want us at our house. We had roaches. Damn. Hey, shit, we had roaches like a motherfucker, too. Of course. But, hey, my auntie them did, too, but they were so small, so she was able to exterminate them. She was able to get rid of the certain shit. She just got a little bit. Yeah, she had roaches just because she lived in the project. She was clean as a motherfucker. She ain't had them 3 kids. All them respectful, cool people, cool kids, all that. So she could contain like what's going on in our house. We just so deep. It's just like, y'all finna come over here. We broke ahead. We got this smaller amount of food stamps than your mama. My mama got a lot of food stamps because she got a lot of kids. My mama like, man, we got $300 a month worth of food stamps. Y'all come over here, y'all eat all the goddamn food because y'all just deep. Y'all ain't even trying to do no bullshit. Just, y'all eat all the food. Now my family know, just like that type of shit. You know. Until recently, like, and a lot of people who watching, they probably been watching me, they see, like, I ain't different. I feel like I'm different. I know I'm different now. Like, at first, I was trying to trick myself into being different and it ended up working. You get what I'm saying? So, and I started realizing certain shit like, damn, man, this how you felt about this, or this what shaped you, or this what made you start to think like this, and this what made you, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you think Lil Jeff impacted Young Thug? A few things. There was a few reasons. A few things like.
Hold on a second. I got to switch the phone that has it on.
Like, kid, he got killed. My brother got killed on Deal Avenue. My brother ended up doing some gambling shit. He stopped Umfo from gambling, and then he kind of slapped Umfo around like, get the fuck on. Cause Umfo like 11, 12 years old. Look, he was a kid. He gambling with some grown ass men though. So he go up there to stop my brother from gambling. Then he started gambling. He ended up winning all the money. So when he leave, one of his friends, one of his friends, goddamn called him.
You said, where am I playing it from?
Around and just like, he's just on the ground gasping like, man, hurry up, get me in the car, take me to the hospital. He just was telling us like, I feel like I'm dying. Like I'm telling you, I feel like I'm dying, bro. I feel everything's slowing down. My heart rate, everything's slowing down. I feel like I'm dying. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here, bro. Little boy. I'm looking at my mama holding nigga hand like he going in shock. My mama like, Beanie, like, son, you hear me? You hear me? And he just like choking up blood, but he like, you can see he trying to say something, like he let her know, like, I hear you. He trying to say something, but he can't talk. So my mama like, you hear me? Squeeze my hand. I'm holding one of his hands. My mama holding the other hand. She like, you hear me? Squeeze my hand, son. Squeeze my hand. Don't go, son. You squeezing our hand. I'm like, he still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at this shit as a kid, bro. Like, so from that day forward, I always said, I'm gonna do something to the nigga that killed my brother. That just shaped my life. That made me because I played football. I looked up the Michael Vick. I played football. I wanted to rap. I looked up the Lil Wayne. I looked up the Michael Vick. I looked up the Hot Boys. That just shaped me from all that. From that point on, I looked up to like steppers. I looked up to niggas from my hood, from John Burst out there, how they been. That shit just made me a whole different person. That one situation. I was never like 9 years old. I was a kid. So from that point on, I like looking back on like what changed? Like what changed in me from that day? What changed in me was the way I viewed like niggas that wasn't from where I'm from. Cause that's what it boiled down to. Like a John Burst South nigga got killed by a Deal Avenue nigga. So that just started making me be like, man, you ain't from John Burst South nigga, you know what's happening? Now we living that type of life. So that's what I'm saying. Like the situations I was in shaped me in so many ways. It ain't shaped me one way. Because it was so many different situations, different scenarios to a point where it shaped me so many different ways. Like me not getting love, the proper love from my entire family made me seek love from niggas and women. Me seeing my brother get killed shaped me to how I view niggas in the street, how I view niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's me playing foot, my dad had like moving me away. Like I ain't never rode a school bus, but my dad took me to school every day. I had a real father. I never rode a school bus. That shaped me to being a man. Like, I'm gonna be a man. My dad is there. This nigga doing what he doing. He used to do what he do back in the day to hustle to get his money, whatever. Like, I looked at all that type of shit like, damn, he a real man because he's still trying to do whatever he can do to feed all these kids. And he's still taking time out to like take me to school every day and come get me from school every day because he just wanted me to be that far away from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shaped me in a different way. To being the dad that I am to my kids, that shaped me in a different way. You know, just so many different scenarios just shaped me. Like I look at my mama cry every year on my brother's birthday, bro. That nigga died 3 days before my birthday. His funeral was on my birthday.
Hold on, y'all.
Nigga, I remember my 10th birthday, a funeral. I'm going to a
Hold
funeral on
on.
my 10th birthday. Nigga, I know you was in there praying, right? Absolutely. Like, it's like, do you not understand your prayers got answered? Yeah, you understand that, but you also listening to people tell you like, well, you the wizard. You ain't going to prison. And then you gotta understand, man, I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like, I was praying 3 whole years. At some point, I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. You gotta understand that too. Like, I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at some shit. And it's making me feel I don't feel it. Like, I ain't never been the nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been the nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I've never been that type of nigga. I've been, these last 2 days, I've been sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was doing? You said you were saying. I think I was just so fucked up and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, at this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life, it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just holding conversations with my girl. But the crazy part is, all these conversations that I had on the phone, I also had with the same niggas who I was talking about on the phones. So that's why it don't seem weird between us, me and them. Because I done held these same conversations with Wham. I done held these same conversations with Savage. How I feel about him, how I feel about Wham, how I feel about this, how I feel about every situation. We talk like men, we brothers, we talk. They tell me how they feel about certain things. So we all align. We what we is. But you got to understand, like, my standpoint, I'm locked up. Nigga, I'm on the phone talking to my girl every day. This is the only person I'm talking to on the phone. This is the only person that I can talk to. Like, I can't even talk to my family because they just like, how they is, it ain't good for my case. They can be on the phone, they don't understand certain things. So if I be on the phone with them, they might say the wrong thing on the phone. So now I can't talk to them. Now I can't talk to Bank. I don't want the police to get on Bank. Now I can't talk to Wham. I don't want the police to get on him. I don't want the police to get on Savage. I don't want the police to get on Pluto. It's just so much shit in my mind to the point where I'm just like, I'm confining myself. I mean, not confined. I'm like trapping myself to just communicate with one person. And then I might go to court and just get body slammed by the motherfucking judge, bro. And then I just got to come back to the jail. Now I'm on the phone with somebody that I love, whoever it is I'm on the phone with, and they like, man, goddamn, or goddamn, they say, this nigga right here been up pulling up on bro. They need to pull up. Now, of course, I'm just like, bro, I just got body slammed by the jail. I'm just feeling how I'm feeling, bro. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even tripping on that. I'm just saying what I'm saying. And I done told all these niggas these same things. But looking back on that, how you feel? You just said, goddamn, like, damn, you feel like you was tripping. I feel like I was tripping, but I feel like, because I ain't never did that shit like that. I ain't never pillow talk with no girl ever in life. I ain't never in my life held no conversation with no girl about no other nigga ever until jail. And I've been trying to figure out, like, why the hell was I even doing that? And then I just had to, like, think back to when I was in jail. Because I did a long time in jail, so I know how to think right back to when I was in jail right now. So you've been reflecting? Hell yeah. And that's another thing I don't even want to do. That's why I don't even respect the phone call shit coming out, because all they do is make me think about when I was in jail, going through fighting for my life. All they do is make my girl think about those long ass conversations on the phone. We praying and we doing shit and hoping that I can get away from this shit and come out of it. Like, that's the weird part about this shit that's happening. Like, this shit, this shit just like a fun moment in the memes on the internet and trying to just like tarnish my existence and just my real nigga shit, my real nigga life to like just to have fun with it. But not knowing, like, but this shit traumatized me here. This shit goddamn make me remember when I was in jail. This shit make me remember those dark ass days and moments I had, bro. This shit make my girl cry. She ain't even tripping about what we saying on the phone. Nigga, we said, whatever I say, I can say twice. I'm a grown man. I'm a man, nigga. Whatever I say twice. And I done said it to every nigga. They know that. So I ain't tripping on that part. I'm tripping on just like the world not knowing that. I'm tripping on the world just, oh, but look at this. Oh, hey, y'all, here go another phone call. Here go. It's just like, bro, y'all ain't understand what's going on. Let me say this. If you knowing that you told these people and you was on the side, how would you look? If you was from the sideline, just listening to Slime on the phone, on the jail phone, talking to Savage, talking to your girl, just about everything, how would you look at that? If you didn't know, like you said, you done told the same people this, how would you look at it? It depends. If I was on the sideline and I never been in that situation, like no jail shit or fight for my life, I probably would look at it how people looking at it that ain't never been through shit. Cause they probably looking at it like, man, you some bullshit. Why the hell you talking about? But if I was a nigga that had experienced some shit, I would look at it another way. Mm-hmm. But, and me personally, I'm a smart man. I know how to think. So if I see somebody else going through this, I'm the type of person to be like, damn, I want to know what he think. Like, I want to hear what he was feeling. Like, why you do this? Why you said this shit on these phone calls? Why you was saying this shit on these phone calls? Because everything on the phone call came from questions being asked. Oh, they just putting out your part. Who you think putting that shit up? I don't know. You know, I be looking at it like some of the niggas that's like mad that I'm pushing grown man business. I'm pushing. We ain't telling them about it. We ain't no rap. We ain't doing it. It might be people that's like, you know, it might be stemming from that. Cause do you think you inviting that energy though? Yeah, 100%. Overly. Yeah. Overly. But me just knowing how this world is, even if I wasn't inviting the energy, it still happened. It still would happen. They just say that. I know it. Because you got to think, before the world even seen an interrogation video of me or anything, jail calls I had already got leaked. Jail call got leaked when I was in jail.
Yep.
Interrogation shit was already out too, though. Right. I'm just saying, all this shit was happening while I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it would be, me personally, bro, just hit for me to use slang. I don't think it would be, it's like right now, yeah, interrogation shit came out too, and there was some shit in there. We're gonna talk about that. There was some shit in there like, damn, Slang, why you say that? What the hell wrong with you? But at the end of the day, I'm saying niggas wouldn't want to be like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. If it didn't come with, you gotta think, bro. If people's out here, they motherfucker like free slime to the death, like can't wait till you get out. But then when you got out, it was like he ain't learned. He's still the same. He want to go back just off of tweets and dissing and you know what I'm saying. That just like damn, bro. Like, you just did some shit niggas don't do. You just goddamn came on some shit. We goddamn damn near everybody telling. Nigga ain't supposed to make it back. And you back, that's God. So it's like, damn, it's like the universe too. Was making it like, yeah, spank 'em. I think, personally, no matter what I came out of jail and did, it still would have came out one day. Me personally. I understand what you're saying. Because it still came out when the whole world looked at me as a real nigga. My jail phone call got leaked. They weren't pushing no narrative then, though. You know, fuck the narrative. I'm just saying, coming out, no matter what. I feel like no matter what, it still would have came out. I know it would have. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it still would have, no matter what, bro. No matter what I would have got out of jail and did, it still would have came out. Just because it was public record. Because at the end of the day, when the first shit came out, when the first few jail calls came out, of me and my girl just talking this shit, when those first few jail call came out, nigga, my team got in touch with the Cobb County people and stopped all of it. Like, shut down the whole system. Now you can't go get none of that shit. Okay. So what they tell you? Somebody been had it. They got it back then. And they just waiting to release it. Strategic. No matter what I would have came out doing, it still would have got released. What about, like, because you can't go on the internet and get it right now. You can't go on the Cobb County website and get it. It's been shut down for a year and a half. What about, like, contradicting shit? Like, they say, you tweeted that you told y'all to take the phone, take the plea. Yeah. But on the call, you told Savage, I ain't told that nigga that. Like, so that's like credibility. Like, damn, Slime, you said this, but this, you tweeted this, well, goddamn, what one is it? Yeah, I understand that. And the thing is, when just say I'm in jail, fighting for my life, it's just for people that don't know the law. Okay. I got co-defendants. I got 28 co-defendants. I got 28 niggas on the case with me. We can't have contact. We can't talk to each other. We can't be around each other. When I go to court, they got me on a whole nother motherfucking place side of the courthouse. They got these niggas on different sides of the courthouse. Nobody is around each other. Because we're co-defendants. We get another charge if we talk to each other. We can't talk to each other. So when I'm on the phone, a nigga like Savage, he know what he know about the law. But it's some things that he don't know about the law. So that's what slowed me down from calling niggas from jail. Because he on the phone just having a normal conversation with his brother. And he just want to know what's going on. Like, shit, I just want to know what's going on, bro. Like, you seen your brother plea? You seen this? You know, he don't know the law. He don't know the side of the law where I got a co-defendant, I can't talk to him. So if I get on the phone on a jail call and tell Savage, yeah, I told Umfum to take his plea, that's another charge on me because I'm supposed to have contact with Umfum. So when I'm on a jail call talking to Savage, I got to say no. Hell no, I ain't told that nigga do that. Hell no. Because all they gonna do is take that jail call and play it in court. Now I got to attempt the court charge. So when I'm in the jail, I can't say it. And when I'm in the jail, I'm like, hell no, I ain't told no nigga to take no plea. No, I ain't did that. Because I got to do that. I'm on trial. I don't supposed to have no contact with him. If I say I told my brother to take the charge, all they gonna say is, how you told your brother that? You must talk to your brother. Boom. The lawyer can get in trouble. All type of shit can happen. I'm on the phone all the time. Hell no. I ain't tell that nigga to take no charge. Fuck no. I mean, I ain't tell him to take the plea. No. But when the case over, can't nothing happen to me. Not saying that. So when the case over, hey, let me clear this up. Just for the world to know. Because I told Savage no. I told Pluto no. Like, I told a few niggas who asked me, like, hey, bro, you told your brother to do that? I'm like, hell, I ain't telling him to do that. So obviously, niggas that I fuck with in the streets, in the world, they looking at it like, all right, your brother did what wrong. You ain't tell your brother to do that. Mm-hmm. So I got to clean that up. Because I really did tell him after the case. Yeah. After the case. Hey, hell, nah, I overly told him to take the charge.
But because it definitely looked like, damn, they took the same plea, so how the hell you gonna just single gun out? You know what I'm saying?
You know why? When you was done talking? Go ahead. The reason why I differentiate his plea from their plea is that's like you telling your son to do something versus you not telling your son nothing and he do something. Mm-hmm. I told my brother to take the plea. We had a week and a half conversation, talking a week and a half. Every day in court. My first time saying the nigga since we been in jail. We crying each other, all type of shit. I'm like, bro, beat the fuck on. This nigga been in prison his whole life. You think that nigga give a fuck about going to prison? But that nigga, a man, gangster, stand on that. Home don't give a damn about no sentence. Home told me every day in court, he told me, hell no. Boy, you tripping, bro. Boy, I'm rocking. You my brother, nigga. You my real live brother. Like my mama had. Your mama and we got the same mama, nigga. You my brother. If you go to prison forever, I'm going to prison forever. Fuck that. He's just a freak nigga. That's how he looking at it. Hell no. Now I'm crying to this nigga every day. Bro, please, bro. You check out of prison, bro. You just did 12 and a half years. Get the fuck on, bro. Please, bro. I'm on the phone with my mama. Nigga, my mama crying every day, man. Both of my son, man, bro. Y'all come back to me. I don't give a fuck what happened. Y'all need to come back to me now. Ooh, I'm telling my brother, gone. You gotta get back with mama, bro. I'm gonna be all right. I'm good. I'm a man, bro. I'm standing on mine. I'm gonna be all right. I need you to go, bro. That nigga crying to me, bro. You understand what you telling me to do right now? I'm a man. That nigga just had a life sentence, nigga, for not telling. He not a rat. No matter how you gonna look at nothing. This nigga did this nigga just had a life plus 10 prison sentence for not telling. They got this nigga on the phone.
Plus 10 for the crime.
Yeah, for not telling.
Yeah.
Now they know he didn't do it.
Oh, they know he didn't do it?
They know he didn't do it. He got a life sentence. You know that motherfucking judicial system here, bro? Yeah. They know. They got the nigga who did the murder on the phone 2 days after he did the murder, talking to somebody on the phone like, man, y'all need to stop playing with my money. I just had stuff on the nigga a few days ago playing with my money. They got him on a wired phone call saying this. They know who did the murder. They know who committed the murder. When we had cameras at the house. When the murder got committed, my brother was in the house. Umfum was in the house sleep when the shit happened. They got cameras from like other people's houses and shit of my brother leaving out the house after the murder. His best friends them was convicted of doing the murder. And they was in my mama's car. Nigga, my brother still in court every day of his motherfucking life, still to this day. Told the judge, I don't know them. The judge like, dumbass nigga, we got phone calls with you and them on the phone. We got a phone call with you and them the night of the murder. They just talking about other shit, just talking about going to the club, fucking with hoes, all that. And the niggas just like, shit, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna come get you. The nigga dodging coming to my house because you know my mama gonna ask for her car. So he like, man, you gotta walk around the corner, give him a car. Like they on real phone calls on each other. My brother still in this motherfucker fighting every day, saying I don't know them. They lying on me. The judge just sought it to him just because of that. Like, oh, you playing game. They offer that nigga immunity. They know he ain't do it. They offer him immunity. Hey man, you tell exactly what happened, cause they saying, one of the niggas saying, you brought the gun to them. One of the niggas saying, it's 3 of them. One of the niggas saying, Infums did the shooting. One of the niggas saying, Infum didn't do the shooting. He just brought us the gun. Mm-hmm. They like, why y'all didn't just come to the house and get the gun? Because we was in his mama's car. And if we would have pulled up in the driveway, his mama would have made us leave her car. So we called Infum and told him, hey, come around the corner and meet us and bring us the gun. We finna go to the club. They just like, hey, bring my car. We finna go to the club. Bro, goddamn, suppose, I don't know if he did it or not, because he still ain't told me to this day. I don't know if he did or not, take them the gun. But when he take them the gun, they ride off and go, and like they finna go to the club and do what they doing, but they end up, well, that's what the court say. I don't know the case. The court said that they roll up some Mexican, and one of the Mexican booked, and they shot him, and the Mexican died. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not saying it's true, but this is what the case was. They saying my brother took the gun to them, and then one of them killed the Mexican, which we don't know if that's true or not. Mm-hmm. Cool. Goddamn, they got one of the Mexican that didn't get shot. One of them got killed, and one of them they let run away. The one that ran away said, my brother is that nigga probably about 5'7", 5'8", red as a motherfucker, real Mexican, Chinese nigga. The Mexican that didn't get shot said the third guy that walked up was a tall black man with a ski mask on. That they said, how you know he black if he had a ski mask on? He said, I seen his hands. His hand was black. So my brother, off top, everybody know that ain't him. They know 100% he didn't do the murder. He just got a life sentence because he wouldn't tell. They granted him immunity. Then take it, man. Fuck y'all. To what? I don't know it. I don't know nothing about that. I'm telling you, bro, just man to man. I can't put no rat on him. I can't. I'm telling you, I seen Shaw stand up in the and Shaw was 17 years old. Shaw was a kid. Shaw stood up in the paint, bro. Shaw got a life sentence.
So let me ask you something. Did his plea say the same shit Gunner police say? Like, is it the same? Like, did he have to agree to the same shit?
Guess what you want to believe, man? I ain't never seen you plea. I ain't never seen you, bro, plea.
Just how he did it. Go home.
I told him, because he had did 12 years on the murder. And then his lawyer got him a new trial. Like, they fucked up in trial, the lawyer got him a new trial. So now he out of jail waiting to get tried for the murder again. They ain't gonna never try him for the murder again because they know it ain't that he doing. He ain't do that. So he wasn't gonna never get tried for it again. They were gonna just like goddamn keep resetting the trial date for the rest of his life. He would never go to court again. That's what the lawyers say. Like they ain't gonna do that. They can't beat him. So I told him, well, if you do take the plea, make sure they add your murder case in the plea. Make sure they dismiss your murder case in the plea because you still got to do a new trial.
Saying they did that?
I don't think they did it. I think when they went to them with the plea, I think they were like, the plea is out of the murder shit. We can't do nothing about the murder shit. If they could, they would have. But the state was like, we can't do nothing about the murder shit. Like, it's a new trial. Like, we can't get involved in that. That's up to the court. So I guess that's what they like. We can't add that shit in now. So that's when he like, shit, I'm definitely doing a plea in. Now we having a week and a half conversation every day, bro, in court every day. I'm sitting in the cell crying like, bro, leave. Gotta go, bro. Mom, dude, these folk, I ain't mind. These folk can't function. One of us need to go. Right now, I don't need you right here with me. You did it 12 and a half. I don't need you right here with me, bro. This shit can be 3-4 years process. I don't need you doing that, bro.
So who did what's right on that case?
Everybody who on the case did what's right, except the niggas who took the pleas in the beginning of the case. Except them. The niggas who took the pleas in the case, that's who did what's wrong. They took the plea and agreed that YSL was against. They saying that we got a RICO and YSL is a criminal street gang. All of us on this trial, all 28 of us saying YSL is not a criminal street gang. Because by the book of gangs, the law that solidify you as a gang, we don't come to terms with none of that. So it ain't a gang. In real life, it's really not a gang. When it comes to the gang,
they done did some shit on their own.
Yeah, it's just a lot of crimes that happen, and they just saying, "Oh, why sell a gang?"
All right, yeah, I got check. I got mute. He had the call.
Every day in court, he told me, "Hell no, boy, you tripping, bro. Boy, I'm working. You my brother. You my real live brother. Like my mama had, your mama and we got the same mama, nigga. You my brother. If you go to prison forever, I'm going to prison forever. Fuck that.
All right, hold on. That same spot. Hold on, let me go move it. Hold on.
To this nigga every
Back room together.
The police mentioned the names. I just gave them my stories. The police mentioned their name. I ain't bringing no nigga name up in the interrogation. The police mentioned these nigga name. I brought Guap name up, but I brought Guap name up to talk about my dealings with Guap. Like, I'm signed to Gucci. I'm not signed to Bird. Yeah. That's why Guap name came up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no nigga name up. You acting like I'm in this motherfucker saying, oh, Big Bank Black, a nigga who the police don't know. My name is Superstar. The police know every one of these niggas. You acting like I'm bringing the nigga name up. I ain't saying you. I'm just saying, I ain't saying you. I'm saying like the world. Y'all acting like I'm goddamn bringing up a nigga name, putting a nigga on the police radar. Man, I'm talking about full-blown superstars. I'm talking about signing. I'm signed to Guap. What the fuck can I do to get Guap in trouble? I'm saying I'm signed. I was signed to him. Like, what the fuck can I say about to get Birdman in trouble? Saying that Birdman and Wayne got a problem, not Roscoe and work, Wayne.
The kind of nigga take that as you giving them you pushing it off on Bird, like that's a motive. I check that motive.
No, because the work at that point it was already on fire. You gotta understand, Wayne had already said this fuck nigga over my money. This shit was on the internet. He already said fuck a nigga wear a dress, man. You don't listen to nigga music. He already did all this shit he did. So this shit already in the public. This shit in the public eye. I'm not sitting here telling them nothing, giving them something to go with, a story to go with. I'm in this motherfucker saying, man, y'all, what you talking about? Like, what the problem is with Bird and Wayne? You know what they saying the problem is? They saying that Birdman ain't paid him. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Like, you know that. Even though I feel like, personally, I shouldn't even been saying that, because y'all already know that. Yeah. So why do I got to sit in here and reiterate that? But, you know, you just a young nigga. You just in this motherfucker thinking you flim-flamming these folks. Yeah. But the difference is, I'm telling these nigga my partner ain't committed the crime that he in jail for. And a nigga like, telling the police that Duke committed the crime that he in jail for. That's the difference. Me asking you, do you understand the difference?
I understand the difference, but like I said, Slime, I told you this, like, you know, looking at it from the side is like, why would you tell that lady, take your number?
If you look at the whole interview, and I'm going to put not the audio, I'm going to put the video out so you see the actual video too. I told the lady to take my number on some flirtation shit. Like, we just flirt. When we first come in the room, I was flirting with all this shit on video. When we come in the room, I'm flirting with her. When we sit down talking, she's sitting at the table. I'm talking to her. I'm flirting with this bitch. Not mean to call her no bitch. I'm flirting with this lady. Like, and at the end of the video, when everybody getting up and leaving out the room, I'm still talking to her because she getting up late. Like, she still like getting her shit together and getting up. Like, well, all right, goddamn good time to you, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, man, you don't know anything, get my number, baby. I made promises. You know, I'm just flirting with the lady. Obviously, the world gonna look at how they gonna look at it.
But that's wrong shit to say, Sean. Just looking back on, don't you feel like that's wrong shit to say?
I feel like that's the wrong shit to say if I was saying it for the reason, if I was saying it for another reason.
I'm saying hearing it. Okay, you hearing it, what that shit sound like?
I understand. Right, I understand what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Because I'm mad at niggas for saying shit like that to the police. But the difference about me is, what in that interrogation did I tell the police for you to think that I'm saying, if y'all want to know anything else, get my number? I didn't tell them nothing for me to even say, if you want to know anything else, get my number. And don't tell nobody. What the fuck did I tell them in the interview for them to even, for a fan or a nigga who looking at the interview? What did I say in the interview for you to even look at this interview and say, and not say he playing game? Man, he's a playing game. He talking shit. He didn't tell them shit. Like, you told. They said, who killed nothing? You said Shannon and Woody.
You did?
Yes. So at the end of your shit, when the police say, well, all right, man, you got anything else you want to say? He say, hell no, I'm locked up. Y'all got me locked up. Y'all got to let me get out so I can goddamn get around it. And then I can have something else to tell y'all. That's a difference than me saying it, because I didn't tell them shit in my interrogation video. I'm in this motherfucker talking shit with them. Y'all blood? Hell nah, man, we fake bloods. We just say that shit in music, crazy. Nobody ain't no real blood. Why ain't that ain't real bloods? We just talk shit in music. I didn't tell them nothing to get nobody in trouble. So why would you look at the end of that interview when I said, take my number, I make promises, baby, don't tell nobody? Why would you look at that part of the interview and say, damn, but he was gonna get him his number so he can get him information? What information did I get him anyway? You get what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying.
If I'm spinning the police And at the end of my conversation, I say, get my number if y'all want to know something.
What make y'all
The smartest nigga gonna be like, bitch, nigga, you ain't tell them that.
What make y'all youngins feel like y'all can spin the police though?
Just
I don't
come,
understand that though. I don't understand that.
man.
But them bitches is smart,
bro. It's just like movies, just coming up in the game. When you a real nigga, bro, I feel like I'm a real man. I feel like I honor and I love every nigga who I love.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to do anything to help a nigga that I love. And sometimes you can make the wrong thing. You can do the wrong thing trying to help a nigga that you love.
Yeah.
And when I say do the wrong thing, I ain't doing that wrong in the interview. The only thing I did, well, I feel like I did wrong was even talking to the interview. Right. But I'm doing the interview out of I'm purely trying to save my mans.
When I first seen the shit on the internet, I was like, oh man. But I was like, man.
Because they mixing it.
Because I ain't even watch it. I just seen 2-hour interrogation video, Young Thug. I didn't even watch it. So I was like, man, little man, like, you gotta listen to it, man. Right. Please just listen to it for me. Before you talk about that, please just listen to it for me. Please, please, please. I listened, I said, if all I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, you not playing game, but why the fuck is you in there, Slime?
Because we just young nigga, and I'm thinking, my man's Roscoe already locked up for shooting at Lil Wayne tour bus. I know that. I know Roscoe got a trial coming up. I know that too.
So basically you saying ain't no way you would tell him because you ain't even in trouble.
I'm not even in trouble. So when they come in, they say, you ain't in trouble. We ain't talking about nothing dealing with you, none of that. We just got some conversations that we want to have with you. What click in my mind is my turn to help my man. It's my chance. We just young niggas, bro. We high hell. We on drugs. I'm just thinking in my mind, but it's my opportunity to help my man.
He ain't probably in there. He know how.
Who, me? I ain't blown the sound.
Oh, for real?
They get niggas who tell that type of food. They get niggas like me who I ain't finna tell them nothing. They give me the bologna sandwich. I ain't give them nothing.
Not the bologna sandwich.
Some folks try to give me bologna sandwich. I ain't even eat it. I'm like, man, I ain't that shit, man. I think I opened that shit up and ate the cookies or somebody. I didn't even eat this. I probably did eat this. I was so burnt out on Luzanne, like I was burnt. But I didn't get the luxuries because I ain't get them that. They would have felt like ain't giving me something to eat. Because I asked them in there, like, man, y'all ain't gonna give me that bill? Like, damn, they thug, bro. Like, I'm a motherfucking millionaire, bro. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, y'all would try me like you would have blown the motherfucker. Like, get the nigga something. Okay, this nigga chili wing hot cup. What, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
okay, hold on,
guys.
Give me what y'all gave
this nigga. I know why y'all ain't gonna give me what y'all gave him. Cause I ain't getting you that. And you don't get any return.
All right, guys.
Side the Birdman. You don't get nothing but denial from me. You don't get nothing but denial from me. Everything I did in the interview was on purpose, nigga.
Man, that's crazy.
Therapist.
Robbery with the nigga, and then I ain't never told you. I talked to Gunna when he first got out of jail. I'm trying to get an interview with him. He like, man, I ain't worried about nothing you niggas saying. I know my brother in that box fucked up. I was just in that motherfucker fucked up. That nigga mind ain't right. Whatever. I don't give a fuck if he is telling these niggas fuck me. If it ain't fuck me when he get out of jail, they're my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love that nigga. I know he love me. He knowing I wouldn't have did that shit. I triple asked him for if this gonna affect my brother. That's what he told me. I took it for face value. That's what he told me. That ain't the truth. All right, I'm just telling you. I'm on the outside looking. I'm just telling you what he said. That's what he said. He said,
"Oh, I ain't saying that the truth." He said,
yeah, that's what he said. He like, I'm just waiting on his word.
I don't know, cause his lawyer could have told him. His lawyer could have fed him some bullshit. My lawyer's just a real one. Brian, a real man. He gonna tell you, hey, this what we got strength at in this trial. This what we lack at. This what you fucked up at in this trial. This what you got the ass. So
that's one thing.
Why I took my plea, because he like, you gonna win the case 100%. You gonna get acquitted, but you can't get acquitted with all the shit that they found in your house. It's in your house, the house in your name, everything. Like, even though it ain't your shit, they still got it. The law tell the jury you must charge the owner of the house with these items if it's in his house. So Brian always told me that this is where you don't get convicted at. This is where I feel like you could get convicted at. He said you still can win it for sure. I think you're gonna win it, but I can't tell you. I can't be no bullshit like the other nigga lawyer. I gotta tell you, hey, this is where you strong at. You strong at every corner of this case except this one. The shit they found in your house, you're not strong in that. No matter what. 9 times out of 10, you will get convicted of this.
No, I'm thinking about you saying like you had to rebeat it, you had to move on to niggas for 10 years. You had your partner that been with you 10 years.
Okay, y'all. It's about to start in a few minutes. Did they call one?
what I identify as a man. I honor his words. He told me before he died. He didn't tell me on his dying bed. He just told me before he died. Gunner is my son. Take him with you, get him out of the hood. Get him out of Shady Park. Take that boy with you. That's my son. And then just so happened, he just ended up dying. And I honor his word. I honor his word, bro. I took the nigga with me everywhere, bro. This my man's, bro. Whatever you with, all the bullshit that I know about you, all the shit you did, the shit that I'm sitting on the porch talking about your cousin, damn near telling on the goddamn to the Crime Stopper people. All this shit, I knew all this shit later on, but I knew this shit. And I just found a way to love you. You know what I'm saying? I knew it. And I just love you because I just honor true word. And I feel like whatever, I don't know what Troop told you, but I know he told you something good. And I feel like you just didn't honor the word. You ain't honor that, bro. You ain't even honor brotherhood. We ain't even talking about truth. We just about brotherhood. We from the street, bro. You know how hard it is for us to become successful men? Make millions of dollars? If a nigga take me from where I'm at, sleeping on my mama motherfucking couch, to making millions of dollars, I'm dying before I go against him. No matter what, I'm gonna die before I go against him. No matter what.
I don't think he fit. Now, you know, like I said, I ain't here to goddamn protect or condemn nobody. I don't feel like he crossed you.
Me personally, as a man, me knowing him, he's smarter than he looked. Donald's a smart man. He let his silence make you think other things about him. He's a smart man. He's strategic. I taught him how to be. The thing about it is, when it come down to being real, the strategicness go away from me when it come to being a man, like standing on man business, a man. I know how to be strategic, but I forget to be strategic when it come to that. I'm gonna say the truth. I'm gonna pour it out what it's supposed to be. Life to him is just all about being strategic. It ain't about nothing about being a real man or like coming to grips with what's going on or just like knowing like I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be some strategic shit behind it.
So you like it just came out the blue. You know, usually when niggas, if you the nigga you described, you would have been saw that. So you saying this just came out the blue with that case?
Nah, but the crazy part is, bro, he done already did some shit that's a violation. Well, nobody really know about it, but me and goddamn Cash, XO, my brother. He already done did some shit that was a violation that I supposed to cut him off for. He already done did some shit where I was supposed to cut him off for. I just found a new way to love him. And I try to be how y'all live. I try to look at him from a different light and be like, maybe he ain't understand. Maybe he ain't know. I know he knew though. Maybe he ain't know. The only reason why I knew he knew is because he denied it. Instead of saying, damn, I ain't even know. A nigga that don't know gonna say, damn, I ain't even know that. A nigga that know what he doing, what he gonna say? Hell no. I denied it. Like, hell no, right? Hell no. Like, that's just how the circle of life. That's how I go. You gotta understand, bro. I had him man on me every day since late 2015. I had him man on me every day, bro. I made that man I made him a millionaire. Like, I bought his first apartment that he lived in. I bought it with my money. I made him put his money up. Keep your money. I bought it with my money because I had a little extras. I bought that shit. I went half and half with you to buy your mama house. Your mama first house, get her out of the hood. I did that. Me. I told you to go down there to the country town to get your daddy, no matter what the differences is with your daddy. I told you that. I know for a fact, me personally, I know your dad don't look at you like a real nigga. I know that. It's my man's. Your dad is my OG. He don't look at you like that. I made you go get your dad. I made you reunite with your family and do the right thing. I just poured my all into him, bro. I gave this nigga more time than my children, bro. I gave him more time than my kids. I gave him more time than my old lady. Like, I poured my life into these people, bro. Like, every second. I went half on your mama house and bought your mama house, bro, because you didn't have the money. I went half with you. I bought your brother his first truck and let you present it to him like you bought it. Your brother on the internet, man, fuck that nigga thug. Like, nigga, you don't even know what's going on. Like, you don't even know, bro. Relax. This shit that nobody don't know, but we men, so I don't be caring to speak on that type of shit. We men, I ain't do it for that reason. I did it because I just honor my brothers, my friendships and brotherhood. I honor that shit. I love you, bro. So, so you still love him? Bro, I poured so much into this nigga, I can't even hate him, bro. In jail, I thought I hated him when he took the plea.
But you know what, y'all? Sitting with the family. Do I ever want that